So I was talking to a friend of mine who was in the market for a new car, and he said, "Zach, you've been in the car business for a long time, and what kind of red flags do I need to look out for when I'm out there shopping for a new car?" And after about 2 hours of me talking to him, I decided to put together this video and give you some of the pitfalls that if it happened to me, I would run away from them. And don't forget to stick around to the end, because I have the number one biggest red flag when it comes to purchasing a car that if you fall into it, it could cost you thousands of dollars. So stick around. All right, so kind of the first one, which is when you show up to the dealership, the salesman asks you for the keys to your car. Says, "I'd like to appraise your car for you." Well, I haven't picked out a car yet. I haven't decided if I want to do business here. And I don't know if I'm going to trade my car in. So them asking me that would be kind of a red flag, and I'm not sure I would want to move forward at that point. The next one is if you're going to test drive a car and they are demanding that you do a credit app or get a deposit of some sort, I would run from that, because I haven't even driven the car yet, and you're asking me for credit. And by the way, I may be paying cash. What does that have to do with anything? So that would be a red flag for me. If the ad price is lower than the price that they quote you, a couple things could be happening there. If they quote you a higher price, they may have you on a more expensive car. Or if you are on the ad price car and they're trying to charge you more for it, they're just trying to make more money. Again, red flag, I wouldn't do business with them. If I come in on the ad price car and it's there and they decide that they don't want to honor it, what kind of other problems are you going to have with these people? The next one is something that requires you to do a little bit of homework. This is called payment packing. What payment packing is if they quote you a payment that is actually higher than the calculated payment that you come up with. So before you go to the dealership, calculate how much the payment is going to be on the car that you're going to buy. I'm going to give you an example. $30,000 at 8% at 60 months. Know how much the payment is before you hit the lot. If they quote you a payment that's $50 to $100 more than what you calculated out, then they're trying to pack in all kinds of extended warranties, accessories, insurance, aftermarket products that you may or may not want on the car. They're trying to include, or they're trying to increase the rate or increase the term. There's a lot of things that they could be doing by not giving you an accurate payment as opposed to what you came up with. So if that happened to me, that would be another deal breaker. I would not buy from them. By the way, if any of this sounds familiar, or if you've actually experienced any of this yourself, please leave me a comment down in the description box. I'd like to get your feedback, and I'd like to know what your experiences were. If a dealership charges a reconditioning fee after you've already negotiated the sale price of the car, I'd get up and leave, because I've never done that. And I don't know anybody that's experienced it, but I have heard that there are some dealers that are trying to charge reconditioning fees on their used inventory. That's ridiculous. They should actually be absorbing any fees or any reconditioning into the price of the car. It's a cost of doing business. So red flag, run away from them. If a dealership has a call for pricing on their website, one of two things is happening. So either they have a extremely lazy used car manager or internet manager that hasn't gotten around to putting the price on the car, or the dealership is trying to play fast and loose on what their pricing strategies are on the car. And all they want you to do is call. They're not going to give you a price over the phone, but they want you to come in and look at the car and test drive it. I wouldn't move forward with people like that, because all they're trying to do is get people that are ill-informed into the store so that they can control them. And it's not transparent. It's not a good way to do business. So I would run away. This is the number one thing that could potentially cost you thousands of dollars. And it's illegal. If a dealership tells you, "Hey, Mr. Customer, you need to finance the car with our company in order to buy it, or in order to get the best price," If they say that you have to use their financing, get out of there. Run away. Do not give these people your business, because potentially what they're going to do is they're going to raise the interest rate if they can. They're going to lengthen the term. They're going to control the transaction in so many ways that could potentially cost you thousands of dollars, that it is a huge, big red flag that tells me do not do business here. What they're doing is illegal. You cannot do that. And those of you that don't believe me, go down to your state attorney general's office and ask them what they think, because it's totally illegal, it's dishonest, and I would not reward people like that with my business. So what kind of companies should you be doing business with? Companies that are transparent on their pricing, transparent in the process, that are willing to use the phone, use the email or texting in order to move forward in the transaction. Companies that could potentially deliver the car to you, basically do everything off site. Those are the companies that are forward thinking, and they will earn your business. Those are the companies that you want to reward with your business. So that's it for me today. I hope this content was valuable to you. I hope maybe you learned something. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And you really need to watch this next video here. This is about dealership tent sales. You know, when they take all their cars out and they put up a big circus tent. You really need to watch this, because there's a lot of mistakes that you can make by going to one of these things. Until next time, be good, stay informed, and we'll catch you next time.